will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, it brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me today on Earth Day. Thank you indeed for being here. Earth Day 2024, and it is planet versus plastic. So please, set yourself a goal, an achievable goal, in which you can play your part, right? Maybe carry more of your reusable water bottle, or carry more reusable bag, something. You set yourself an achievable goal, start from there, and take those necessary steps. Thank you so much to protect this planet. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you. I hope that you've had a great weekend. Good to have you here with us today on Storytime. And yes, we're continuing. We'll be celebrating the Earth this week. Thank you for being here with us, and we bring some fantastic books indeed. Starting off with this one, coming back to Storytime. Well loved, of course, as you know. My Friend Earth is coming back today, and this one is written by Patricia MacLachlan and illustrations by Francesca SANNA. Yes, familiar illustrations of Francesca SANNA. I hope you enjoy this wonderful book that we have for you today. Thank you indeed for being here with us on Storytime, and please do visit earthday.org and see what you can do in your neighborhood, or what you can come up with some ideas that you can pick up from there in order to participate fully in this year's theme of Earth Day, and that is planet versus plastic. And yes, we're called to do our best, right, to reduce the health risks of plastic, and make the environment better. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And looking forward to many wonderful books that we will be sharing this week with you. Thank you indeed for being here. And as always, let us know where you're joining in from. And if anybody else is joining in with you, please let us know so we can say hi to them as well. Thank you indeed for being here, friends. Much appreciated. And looking forward to our story for today. And this week, we also have some brand new books that will be read for the first time here on Storytime. Brand new out, just came out this year. Thank you so much. This spring, in fact. Thank you so much for being here today on Storytime. Good morning to you, Kathy. How are you doing, Luna? Thank you for being here, and you saying it is sunny but cool out there in Kentucky. And talking of cool and the weather, of course, out here in the Bay, it promises to be warm. It was hot actually yesterday, and it promises to be warm today as well. I think I heard highs in the 80s, and some places might hit 90s actually. So as you're going out, please check your weather so you know what you need to do. Don't forget to carry your water bottle as well. Sunscreen, very important. Don't get sunburned. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime today. Appreciate you. And Ari's birthday is tomorrow. Well, Kathy, thank you for the update as well. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Ari, happy birthday in advance. And of course, we hope we'll be here tomorrow too, on your birthday to wish you a happy birthday. Thank you so much for joining us. And Megan, hoping that you are okay out there in Kentucky as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you indeed for being here with us on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And yeah, get ready for our book for today, My Friend Earth, coming back after a while. And what a wild weekend indeed it was. I hope that yours was good. I'm a soccer fan, as you know, and yeah, Manchester United yesterday definitely took a very oh, it was a heart stopping, heart thumping kind of performance. Great performance in the first half, but the second half, oh my goodness, second half to forget. But a win is a win. I'll take it. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. And today, too, just wanted to appreciate friendships all over. And I hope that you get to check in on some friends, check in on some loved ones. And I hope that your day is indeed a good one. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. My friend Earth, coming right up after this short break. Thank you for being here with us. This one written by Patricia McLachlan, illustrations by Francesca, SANNA, and of course, reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you indeed for being here with us. Good morning to you, or is it good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world, maybe even evening. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. I'll see you on the other side of this very short break when we're back with more Storytime.
Hi, friends. I hope you're enjoying today's story on Storytime with Mr. Limata. I know I am. My name is Angela Dalton, and I'm the author of picture books, including If You Look Up to the Sky, Show the World, and Ruby's Reunion Day Dinner, all of which you can hear Mr. Limata read right here on Storytime with Mr. Limata. I hope you continue to enjoy today's story, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you, Angela Dalton, author of many wonderful books. Ruby's Reunion Did Dinner among them. And of course, If You Look Up to the Sky. And yeah, so many wonderful things, so many wonderful books that Angela has given us. I hope that you can continue to enjoy those. Look for them at your local library if you have not found one yet. But of course, you can also find all the wonderful conversations we've had here and the wonderful readings that we've had here on Storytime with Angela coming to us here to Storytime. Thank you so much for being here today. Absolutely appreciate you. Please get ready, get comfortable, get cozy as we read this one today. My Friend Earth. Yes, a reminder of this beautiful planet that we live on and what we can do to make it better. Written by Patricia McLachlan, illustrations by Francesca, SANNA. And also just appreciating the beauty around, right? Sometimes it takes us appreciating that beauty and thinking, what can we do to help maintain that? My Friend Earth. Here we go. And this book is a treat for sure. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. And here's a dedication to everybody out there, to all the children fighting and caring for our friend Earth. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be big things, just little things. Little things make a difference. To all the children fighting and caring for our friend Earth. My Friend Earth, written by Patricia McLachlan, illustrations by Francesca, SANNA, and read with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Who's that? Who's that? What's happening? My Friend Earth wakes from a winter nap. Ah, well. Hello, Earth. Good morning. My Friend Earth wakes from a winter nap. And this is amazing too. This book has all these die cuts that you can check out. Look at that page, for example. Right, you can see this. Yeah, so if you get it from the local library, get to look at all those different patterns that are there. She hears the busy spring sounds, the farmer's old tapping in the garden, the calls of the crows. What can you hear from your part of the planet, from your part of Earth? My friend Earth wakes from a winter nap. She hears the busy spring sounds, the farmer's old tapping in the garden, the calls of the crows. Ah, 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 ah. She hears the busy spring songs, the farmer's hoe tapping in the garden, the calls of the crows. Yeah. She sees the little, the silent seed, the spider spinning silver, the robin and the wrens. Yeah. She hears all the spring sounds, the farmer's hoe tapping in the garden, the calls of the crows. She sees the little, the silent seed, the spider spinning silver, the robin and the wrens. Yeah. Oh, and of course, she sees the lodge, the long-winged albatross crossing the sea, the moor tunneling in the underdark. She guides the chimpanzee to her night nest. Yeah. She sees the little things. And the lodge, the long-winged albatross crossing the sea, the moor tunneling in the underdark. She guides the chimpanzee to her night nest. And the baby zebra to find his mother in the hundreds of black and white striped mothers. Yeah. My friend Earth, she guides the chimpanzee to her night nest. And the zebra baby to find his mother in the hundreds of black and white striped mothers. Question for you. What is our friend Earth doing for you? And what can you do to pay back in return? She tends the prairie where sand-dappled wild horses run through grasses that swish against their legs. Yeah. Now the song Wild Horses is playing in my head. She tends the prairie where sand-dappled wild horses run through the grasses that swish against their legs. Yeah. The tundra where the reindeer graze for moss. Yeah. And the glistening ice where the young polar bear pads on mittened feet. Yeah. My friend Earth, she tends the prairie where wild horses run in the grass that swishes against their legs. The tundra where the reindeer graze for moss. And the glistening ice where the young polar bear pads on mittened feet. Yeah. I know, Kathy, right? Stunning illustrations for sure from Francesca SANNA. Yeah. Told you you're in for a treat. This book is a feast for sure. She guards all the creatures in the oceans. The black manta rays slick like shadows. The shining parrotfish, tiny krill who swim with millions of other krill to look big. Yeah. And the whales who are big. Oh. Yes, my friend Earth. She guards all the creatures in all the oceans. The black manta rays slick like shadows. The shining parrotfish, the tiny krill who swim with millions of other krill to look big. And the whales who are big. Yeah. My friend Earth pours the summer rain to fill streams flowing down mountains, through the fields, to the rivers, to the sea. Yeah. My friend Earth pours the summer rain to fill streams flowing down the mountains, through the fields, to the rivers, to the sea. Sometimes she pours too much rain, flooding towns and meadows and roads. Yeah, until she dries the land. Yeah. I'm thinking of all those that get affected and have been affected this past season too by all the rain, floods, and everything, and we hope that you're doing better. Sometimes she pours too much rain, flooding towns and meadows and roads, until she dries the land. Yeah. Sometimes she blows fierce autumn winds, sweeping the limbs of trees and shingles from the roofs of barns. Yeah. That happens too. Sometimes she blows fierce autumn winds, sweeping the limbs of trees and shingles from the roofs of barns. Yeah, anchor down what you need to. Does it get windy where you are? Yeah. Sometimes she blows fierce autumn winds, sweeping the limbs of trees and shingles from the roofs of barns. Look at all those patterns in there. Oh, love this book. Until she stills the wind. So red and orange and yellow leaves float to the ground. Yeah. Sometimes she blows fierce autumn winds that blow limbs of trees and shingles from the roofs of barns, until she stills the wind. So red and orange and yellow leaves float to the ground. There's more patterns for you, more die cuts for you. When cold comes again, my friend Earth sprinkles the snow, whisper silent, covering the dens where the baby black bears are born in soft darkness, drifting over the icy pond where the turtle sleeps in mud, settling into the emptiness of birds. Yeah. My friend Earth, all year round. When cold comes again, my friend Earth sprinkles the snow, whisper silent, covering the dens where the baby black bears are born in soft darkness, drifting over the icy pond where the turtle sleeps in mud, settling into the emptiness of birds. Yeah. Under the white, the silent seed is cradled in the dark soil. Yeah. Under the white, the silent seed is cradled in the dark soil, watching. Yeah. Watching, waiting. Yeah. Waiting to fly up again in the warm, bright sun of spring. Yes, what's growing around you? Spring is here. Yeah. The silent seed is cradled in the dark soil, watching, waiting to fly up again into the warm, bright sun of spring. And that is the end of our story today. Thank you so much for joining in, friends. I hope you enjoyed this one. My Friend Earth. This one is written by Patricia MacLachlan, illustrations by Francesca, SANNA, and we're reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the other side of this very short break when we're back with more Storytime. Thank you for being here with us today.
Hey everyone, it's Tiffany Golden, author of I Want to Be Big and Wash Day, and you are watching Storytime with Mr. Limata.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for being here on Storytime. Happy Monday to you. And of course, thank you, Tiffany Golden. If you have not seen I Want to Be Big, please do check it out. And of course, Wash Day is out too. Wash Day is right there. Look for it at your local library as well. Beautiful book and wonderful book. And of course, an even wonderful, even better person, Tiffany Golden. If you've been to Chapter 510, if you're here in Oakland, go and see Tiffany in action. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. And just a reminder too that the Bay Area Book Festival is coming up on May 4th. Actually May 3rd through the 5th. If you're in and around the Bay Area, you're in and around Oakland, Berkeley, please come and visit, come and see that amazing event. Come and see all the children's book authors, all the children's book creators, and many, many wonderful publishers that will be there as well. Thank you for being here with us today on Storytime. And of course, I'll be there too, participating and leading, facilitating a panel for young readers, and I cannot wait to do that. But that will be on the afternoon of May 4th. So come on out and join us on that day. Come be a part of all the festivities at the Bay Area Book Festival. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And just a reminder, in case you forget, today is Earth Day. It's been celebrated for over 50 years, and we're here today recognizing this year's theme, Planet versus Plastics. What can you do to make sure that our planet is better, to make sure that your environment is better, to make sure that your neighborhood is better? What can you do? I'm starting with little steps for sure. I always have my reusable water bottle, and sometimes I don't use it, but I want to make sure that from now on it's 100% reusable. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. What's your goal? What's your achievable goal that you're setting for yourself this Earth Day? Thank you for being here with us today on Storytime. And remember too, sometimes convenience may come in and you might need to do certain things, but if we can do the right thing more often, then hopefully that will make a difference. That will make a difference, and hopefully soon it's muscle memory and we're able to do it without even thinking about it. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. And if you do go to earthday.org, there's so many resources, so many things that so many ideas that I think you all benefit from, and of course can use at home, can share with friends. Thank you for being here with us today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And remember too that Marietta Apollonia's book Wombat and the Family Tree is out in the world, so find it at your local library, look for it wherever we find books, and of course find that conversation that we had here on Storytime and get to enjoy Marietta's creative process and of course learning more about the book. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you. I hope that you are having yourself a wonderful start to your day. Thank you for choosing to be a part of Storytime. And of course, whatever you do today, I hope that you remember that little goal, that one goal that you can set for yourself to help the environment. Thank you for being here with us today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. Tomorrow, we bring you a book that is brand new to Storytime. And tomorrow, we will be out there enjoying the mysteries of the night on a summer night. This one coming to us from two friends of Storytime, Deborah Hopkinson and Kennard Pack, who of course both have been here to Storytime and have shared their other works, but this time they partner up and bring us on a summer night. This one coming from the spring catalog of Chronicle books. So join us tomorrow and get this exclusive right here on Storytime. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Absolutely appreciate you on a summer night. Deborah Hopkinson and of course Kennard Pack tomorrow will be here. Chronicle Books, thank you for another classic in the making. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. I will catch you again tomorrow for more Storytime. And one more time, let us see who was here with us this morning. Thank you, Kathy, for joining in. And to all of you that are joining in, did not drop in a message. We know you're there. We see you. We feel your love. We appreciate you. And we hope that you have a wonderful day. And of course, if you're joining us later on for the recordings, if you can, leave us a message. Let us know you were here so we can say hello to you. But of course, we feel the love. We see the numbers and we appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of Storytime. Let somebody know that Storytime is here so they can enjoy too. And of course, send us your recommendations as well. Beautiful books with beautiful pictures, beautiful galleries that we bring here to Storytime, beautiful creations. And of course, a big thank you to all the creators out there. One way we support is getting your library books, checking out those library books, and of course, asking your school librarians, your local librarians to stock up on those amazing books that you would love to see. Thank you indeed for being here with us on Storytime. Happy Earth Day to you all. Let's remember, set that achievable goal. One goal, just one. Start slow. Don't overwhelm yourself. Start slow and let's see where that goes. Thank you so much for being here. This has been Storytime on this day, April 22nd, Earth Day 2024. Much love from me, and I will see you again tomorrow for more Storytime. Bye-bye.
Storytime with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, Storytime with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start our reading? I just can't wait to be hearing Storytime with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, Storytime with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Read me all of your stories, some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.